Welcome to the Football VR Show, where we dissect the latest football headlines with the precision of a VR offside line. Grab your monitors and a cup of tea because today's news is as unpredictable as a last-minute transfer window. Arsenal, clearly allergic to clinical strikers, decided to test the waters with a cheeky bid for Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins. Villa responded with a swift, "Nah mate," rejecting the offer outright. Sources suggest Mikel Arteta is now considering bringing Thierry Henry out of retirement instead, because at this point, why not? John Duran, after months of minimal game time at Aston Villa, has decided that if he's going to sit on the bench, he might as well get rich doing it. Enter Al Nassr, who are handing out contracts like Oprah giving away cars. Duran's medical is set for this week, and we expect it to be completed just before a 12-second Al Nassr hype video featuring Ronaldo nodding in approval drops online. Just when Tottenham fans thought they'd finally got a manager with a plan, the Premier League had other plans quite shocking if you ask me. Ange Postecoglou's Spurs have lost 4 in a row, and suddenly his job security is as stable as Chelsea's backline. With the team dropping down the table faster than Richarlison's finishing stats, bookmakers have him as the next manager likely to be sacked. In the final group games of the Champions League, Arsenal beat Girona 2-1, Aston Villa saw off Celtic 4-2, and English clubs continue to do what they do best in Europe, perform well in the group stages before getting humbled by Bayern Munich later. In the games, Ethan Nwaneri starred for Arsenal while Ollie Watkins scored for Villa, proving that, yes, he can perform in Europe, but still won't be joining Arsenal anytime soon. Former Premier League referee David Coote has decided to break the internet and his career by admitting to cocaine use. Coote also came out as gay, making him the first openly gay referee in English football. While the football world rallies behind his bravery in coming out, the cocaine bit is probably going to send the FA Compliance Office into meltdown. Expect the classic FA investigation, long, drawn out, and probably ending in a slap on the wrist for bringing the game into disrepute. Meanwhile, in Manchester, United have done what they do best. Throw money at a player they'll likely bench in 6 months. The latest victim, signing, Patrick Dorgu from Lecce, coming in for a cool €37.5 million. United fans have pretended to know who he is while Googling Patrick Dorg highlights on YouTube. Meanwhile, United's board insists he is one for the future, which roughly translates to he will be loaned out twice, forgotten and sold to Galatasaray for €5 million in 2027. Speaking of bad decisions, Miles Lewis Skelly's red card has been overturned by the FA, meaning he can return to action immediately. Honestly, VAR overturning a call, that's rarer than Spurs winning silverware. Over in Manchester, Phil Foden has blamed his poor form on mental fatigue after Euro 2024. He also wasn't happy about being played out of position. English midfielders complaining about tactics. It's like a never-ending Netflix series. And speaking of Netflix, the Premier League is reportedly looking into launching a direct streaming service. That's right, folks. Welcome to the Netflix of football. Imagine the drama. Episode 1, Newcastle's never-ending injury crisis. Episode 2, Klopp versus refs, a love story. And of course, the season finale, City winning the league again. In a twist that surprised absolutely no one, Neymar's lucrative stint at Al Hilal has come to an abrupt end. After pocketing £2.5 million a week and spending more time in the physio room than on the pitch, the Brazilian star and the club have mutually parted ways. Rumour has it he's heading back to Santos, proving that sometimes you can go home again, especially when the alternative is unemployment. Liverpool fans, hold on to your hats. Reports suggest the Reds are eyeing Bayern Munich's midfield maestro Joshua Kimmich. With his contract talks stalling, Slot might just swoop in. But beware, Real Madrid, Manchester City and even Barcelona are lurking in the shadows, ready to pounce. It's like a footballing episode of The Bachelor, and Kimmich is the rose everyone wants. North London rivals Arsenal and Tottenham are both chasing Athletic Bilbao's rising star, Nico Williams. With a €58 million buyout clause, it's a race to see who can splash the cash first. Will he choose the red or the white side of London? Either way, expect some social media banter and a lot of jersey photoshopping. In international news, Mason Greenwood, remember him? Greenwood has filed paperwork to switch his allegiance from England to Jamaica. After being sidelined by the FA, he's looking to reignite his international career in the Caribbean. Let's hope he packs sunscreen and a renewed sense of purpose. And in a story cooler than an Arctic breeze, Greenland is in talks to join CONCACAF. Yes, the land of ice and more ice wants to play with the big boys of North and Central America. With just 18 football pitches and an outdoor season shorter than a World Cup controversy, we say good luck. That's all for this week's Football VAR Show. See you next time if we don't get sent off first.